be quick, looks like. Okay, so we're live. Why don't I go first? Mine will be very quick. So what I've worked on is a couple other projects. One is the Swedish Dog Industry Trade Association project. So working on that, working on a story, nothing really much to report on that one. On Met Plus, we just had a client meeting, ended about 5 minutes ago, in fact. So that went well. We're pushing him to go to production and start using the system in an MVP mode.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a little bit resistant, but I think we convinced him that we need to get there so we can have more valid discussions on where he wants to take the system as opposed to theory. On Wiki EDU, I had a discussion with Tong Wei this morning about that. She's, like I mentioned, she's in Singapore, so I think it's either 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning for her. Not sure what their time zone is in right now. So she won't be able to join this, but she did say she started work on a WikiEd story. I'm not sure that, yeah, I think I've seen her take one, although I don't see her right now. Okay, I thought she had taken one. Perhaps she already has a PR in place.
So you don't know which one?
No. Do I see her? She doesn't have a PR in place yet. Or maybe she said she was going to take one.
Okay.
I think she said something like maybe she took one and she realized maybe a little bit out of her depth, so she's going to take another one. Actually, she took one of the Sidekick stories, so that is far from out of her depth. I know that. So
cool. Well, hopefully she didn't take one of the ones that just got merged by someone else.
Hopefully people have been checking them off in the story, the ones they've done. So
I updated it this morning.
Oh, you did?
When I closed it, but I don't think anyone has been updating those like before they start on something. So
yeah, so maybe that's what she was alluding to this morning. She said she didn't need to take another story. I thought maybe that's it then, because I know she had taken one of the Sidekick stories. Anyway, so she did say if she has any questions, and I think she was looking at something she might have a question about, she's going to post it to Slack. I said you could address it, or you and I could talk about it on these scrums. So we'll make the connection that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for me. No blockers on my side.
Cool. Let's see. For me, I had some meetings last week with my team to talk about like priorities for figuring out like what easy things that we can do to work around some of the staff time bottlenecks. Where we just probably today will reach 300 active courses this term, which is a new high watermark, but with the same amount of staff to support them. And so we're trying to find ways to streamline our processes a little bit. So we identified a couple like things where we want the system to automatically send some emails that go to instructors instead of like sort of just alerting staff so that they can get in touch with people. So that's what I'm scoping out this morning. And then I reviewed 4 pull requests actually this morning from an Indian woman who's interested in doing an outreach internship for the upcoming round. So the next round of the thing that Sejal's been doing. She seems like she's got her ducks lined up pretty well. So I merged 2 of the Sidekick ones, and then I just had some sort of minor comments for like slightly refactoring 2 of the other ones, but she fixed 4 bugs in pretty short order, so that's pretty promising. And that is pretty much it.
Okay, good. I don't know if you saw that Aresh has said that the story he'd been working on, the drag and drop, he's not going to be able to finish it. So if you're okay with it, I just want to take him off that story and move it back to available.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, good. All right, I know he made some progress, so maybe somebody can build on that. And I think that's it for me. I owe you a report on hours. We're not consuming a lot right now, but that's good. And I think that's it.
All right.
All right, great. Well, thanks, Sage. Have a good afternoon. And
You too.
so this time's okay for you for this next 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Perfect. Actually, forever, because when the time zones change again, we'll keep this time. So, yeah. All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye now.